Hello everybody, my name is Yogesh, and as per our work, I have to give you detailed videos of the tools that we'll be talking about. And the tool that we're going to talk about right now is called Diffusion of Innovation. You heard me talking about it, but now I'm going to help you through this video. How do you actually implement it? I want your attention on the screen right now, and let's look at what the screen says. It says that it is a bell curve. It is a bell curve, and this bell curve is being divided into 2.5, 1.35, 34, 34 and 16. Now this bifurcation is about your customer universe, and that's exactly what you need to know. So say assuming I am in a territory, or I have key accounts. There are 1000 key accounts in the market that I have tagged according to my classification. According to three elements, I will have a bifurcation of these 1000 accounts. Now, what do you mean by bifurcation, and how do you bifurcate it into this pyramid, into the bell curve? This is how it happens. This is called adoption profile. When I say adoption profile, it is my ability to accept new things. When I say adoption profile, it is my ability to adopt new things. Then there is psychographic profiles. Now, what do you mean by psychographic profiles? What is the inclination of the human being? Is he more tech savvy? Is he not tech savvy? Is he more upfront in terms of he looks at the future and then takes a risk? What kind of customer profiling is he? And the last is social technographics, which means that is he a creator kind of a mentality? Is he a receptor, which is collector kind of a mentality? What is his, is he somebody who joins the bandwagon? अब सब दोस्त कर रहे हैं, मैं भी करूँगा type. ऐसे भी कुछ लोग होते हैं. कुछ लोग होते हैं जो ये कहते हैं कि मार्केट में चल रहा है तो हमको करना पड़ेगा. What is the demographics? ये identify करने के लिए, according to Gati, you can actually create a questionnaire, and slowly and steadily, through a feedback form or through the mechanics of taking answers on a survey, you will be able to find out where are the people falling, where is your key account falling. Now, based on this, you can now work upon creating different strategic approach of selling for every aspect of the bell curve. So say, to give you an example, say I come up with a time definite delivery on WPXs, or parcels is what generally we call it as. All right. And if I have a TDT, I will go to all those people who are innovators in the nature and intend to have the services first. They, at the 2.5% people, generally display an emotional driver that we spoke about of significance and achievement. Okay. That's the driver that they show. They would want to be first in that. Generally, the people at 13.5 are people who look at evidences. They want to know whether somebody else has done that first, and what is the feedback. They show an emotional driver of challenge, or they show an emotional driver of control. That's the kind of driver that they show. If you look at 34%, which is early majority, this is the tipping point. Once your product line or service line reaches up to this point, then it starts moving on to a early majority stage. And this early majority stage, these are people who would like to see stories, who would like to see references, who would like to see success parameters, and only then buy your product. Then you have late majority. Late majority are people who take decisions based on a herd mentality. सब लोग कर रहे हैं, हम भी करेंगे, हमारे लिए भी जरूरत है. So I still remember one of the leaders that I was talking to a couple of years back from a telecom company. I can't take his name. His patent question was, what is Vodafone doing? What is Airtel doing? Unless it is being proved, unless it is being done at a certain place, he wouldn't take a decision. He was at a very top position, but he will not take a decision unless these leaders have taken that decision. So all of his product decisions were based on what his competition was doing. And that's how some of your purchase managers or logistics managers will take a decision कि ये कहाँ हुआ है. Right? So that's the late majority. Laggards are basically people who are based on कि अब choice नहीं है. There is no other option. This is the only option to do, and we have to do it. It's all about have to do it. So if you really look at it, how this works is, the journey of a customer on a product or a service based on his aspiration to his needs. I'll repeat, based on his aspirations to its needs. And a person who's aspirated will give you more profits, and the person who buys on need gives you less profits. So as the product moves off the bell curving and comes down, this is where the entire competition kachara is found. And what happens here is you get lower margins. This is where you enjoy margins. And hence, innovation is a continuous process. As this bell curve dips, you have to start off a new bell curve. That's how the journey of the entire diffusion of innovation starts. Now, let me give you a framework of how you can practice this. There are 4 words that I'm going to talk about. 4 words. The first word is it better than the past? When you say I'm innovating something, I'm innovating my product, I'm innovating my process, I'm innovating my system, what do you actually mean by that? You mean that you are better, you are better than the past product, process, or system that you have. The second word is you are faster than the past. Okay, faster than the past, which means you are fast in your process, fast in your systems, fast in your processes, anything that has element of speed. Okay. The third piece, I said faster, better. The third piece is cheaper. When I say cheaper, it is affordable than the last price that you paid him. Okay. So it's better, faster, cheap, and easier. When I say easier, it is about availability of that product or services is made easy to people. Now, when you have these 4 elements being mapped to any product or service, that's when a product or service becomes innovative in nature. It could be done in form of product, it could be done in form of a system or even a process. To give an example, the POS, which is the point of sale of your distributors or channel partners, are you able to make it easier for your customer to buy? Okay, it could be maybe digitizing the entire process at the front end. Okay. Second, proactive mechanisms of updating your people about or updating your customers about where is the shipment. Now, if you notice, what Amazon has done is nothing but a logistic company. It procures something from somebody and it deploys it to somebody. Now, to my understanding, when I see at Gati or I see at Alcargo, I do not foresee any difference between an Amazon and an Alcargo for a reason, because Amazon is doing exactly what you guys are doing. And I'm making a big claim right now, but if you really look at the business model, Amazon is taking a material from some place, storing it at some place, and delivering it at some place. And that's exactly what you guys are doing. So this could be a great understanding if you push yourselves to retail more. Now that becomes an innovation for Gati. It is not innovation for the world. It's already happening, but for Gati, it becomes an innovation. Because Gati is doing a little faster, a little better, a little cheaper, and a little easier than its past. I hope I've been able to give you enough clarification and justification about this model of innovation. It is stated, proved, and hence it is called the law of diffusion of innovation. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if there's any question, please leave a remark below. I will ensure that I'm responding to that. Thank you very much.